Welcome to the Jim Thomas Gym Business Explainer, powered by MaxMembers.ai. It is great to have you with us. Whether you're a gym owner, an operator, a manager, in sales, an entrepreneur, or a personal trainer, you are in the right place. Today, we're diving into a white paper by Jim Thomas, and our goal here is simple: to give you insights you can actually use.
And hey, a quick note before we jump in. If you're looking to open a new gym, acquire one, or you just need some working capital, we can help with funding options up to $500K. The best part? It's unsecured, and there are no restrictions on how you use it. You can check that out over at fmconsulting.net.
All right, let's get into it. We're going to start with a scenario that I bet feels painfully familiar to a lot of you out there. Jim Thomas calls it the growth illusion, and honestly, it's a really frustrating and confusing spot to be in.
Just picture this for a second. It's late, the gym is finally quiet, you're all alone, and you're just staring at a pile of numbers. You know you've been putting in the hours, working so hard, but something just isn't right. That feeling right there, that quiet knot in your stomach, that's exactly where this all starts for so many gym owners. And this is the reason why. On one hand, everything looks like it's going great. Your leads are up, website traffic is climbing, you've got more walk-ins than ever. I mean, these are the vanity metrics we're always told to chase, right? But then you look at the other hand, and the numbers that actually pay the bills, your bank account, your member retention, they're heading in the complete opposite direction. It's a paradox that can absolutely drive you nuts.
So, when you're staring at a problem like that, the solution seems so obvious, doesn't it? It's the gut reaction that's been hammered into the fitness industry for decades. But what if that gut reaction, that obvious solution, is totally and completely wrong?
Which brings us perfectly to our next section. We're going to talk all about marketing, but probably not in the way you're used to. We're going to look at it as the great magnifier.
This right here, this is the myth. It's the story that so many of us tell ourselves when the finances get tight. You know what? I just need more people. If I can just get more leads, that'll fix everything. It feels so productive to go run a new ad campaign, but more often than not, it's a trap. Now, this quote, this one is a game changer. It just completely flips the script. This is the absolute core idea from Jim's paper. Traffic doesn't fix a broken gym. It exposes a broken gym. Think about it. Marketing is just a giant magnifying glass. If you aim it at a business that's running smoothly, you get growth. But if you aim it at chaos, well, you just get bigger, more expensive chaos. And this brings us to the perfect analogy, the leaky bucket. It makes so much sense. If your bucket, your business, has holes in it, things like a poor onboarding process, no follow-up, a bad member experience, well, pouring more water, or in this case leads, into it won't fill it up. You just leak faster and waste all that effort.
Let me share a quick story from the white paper that just drives this home. There was this boutique studio owner, and she was thrilled because she'd signed up 97 new members in 1 month. Sounds amazing, right? But here's the catch. In that same month, 83 people canceled. That's not growth. That's a revolving door. Her marketing was working, sure, but it was just shoving people into a business that wasn't ready to keep them.
And that leads us to the single most important takeaway. This is the big pivot. You don't have a marketing problem. You have a business plan problem. It's all about shifting your focus away from the symptom, which is not enough members, and onto the actual disease, the broken foundation of your business.
So this brings us to the real solution. And it's not some flashy new marketing hack or a secret ad formula. It's about getting back to basics with a truly solid business plan.
You see, a real business plan does all the heavy lifting that marketing simply can't. It forces you to get crystal clear on who you are and where you're going. It helps you find your own weaknesses before your members do. It makes sure the promises you make in your ads actually match the experience in your gym. And maybe most importantly, it safeguards your financial future.
Okay, so what does a real gym business plan actually look like? It's not some dusty document you write once and then shove in a drawer. It's a living, breathing framework that's built on a handful of core pillars.
And here they are. These 6 pillars are basically the blueprint for a gym that's built to last. You've got to understand your market, define what makes you special, nail down your day-to-day operations, create smart sales and retention strategies, and of course, get your financials in order. Every single one of these is non-negotiable.
Let's just zoom in on one of these for a second. The value proposition. This is your answer to the most important question your business will ever face. Why should someone choose you instead of every other gym, every other boutique, every other option in town? The paper points out that most gym owners really struggle to answer this clearly. Can you?
Okay, so we've diagnosed the problem and we've talked about the high-level solution.
Now let's get super practical. This section is all about your path forward, the things you can start doing right now.
So before you spend another cent on Facebook ads, here is your homework. This is your checklist. You need to do an operational audit to find all those leaks in your bucket. Train your staff, really train them. Obsess over every single detail of the member experience. Beef up your retention strategy. And for goodness sake, build systems for everything. SOPs, a CRM, you name it. This is the work that actually fixes the problem.
And here's the beautiful part. Once you've done all that foundational work, once your systems are solid and your bucket is sealed tight, that's when marketing finally gets to do its real job. It stops being a Band-Aid you slap on your problems, and it becomes the accelerator that truly fuels your growth.
So, as we wrap up, that really leaves us with one last big question that you need to ask yourself honestly. As you think about the future of your gym, are you really building on a strong foundation, or are you just busy pouring more and more water into a leaky bucket?
Now, if you need a hand answering that question, or you want an expert to help you build that solid foundation from the ground up, please contact Jim Thomas directly. You can call him at 214-629-7223 or shoot him an email at jthomas@fmconsulting.net. He can absolutely help you build a gym that's designed to thrive. And that's our explainer for today. Oh, and be sure to check out our sponsor, Gym Business Manager. They've got the best gym software out there. You can find them at gymbusinessmanager.com. Thanks so much for tuning in.